Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Sunday the 15th of July. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for telling your friends about the site too. It's by you keep telling your friends and by you coming back to the site that means that we can show you more adverts which generates the revenue which keeps the site free of charge. So thank you for doing that. Just wanted to kick off this morning with showing you a good picture. This is from the University of Dundee. They have an excellent satellite archive up there. And you can get there free of charge. Just go to dundee.ac.uk and click on the weather satellite link and you can get some great satellite pictures. This is from the visible picture from Meteosat at 7 o'clock this morning, and what I wanted to show you on here is really just to give you a feel for how much cloud there is across central parts and northern parts of Europe. You know, this is a sort of picture that we'd probably see sort of late September, early October, not in these middle parts of July. Still some cloud down across the Mediterranean as well, you can see here, affecting eastern parts of Iberia, but this is really a picture that you don't expect to see in summer, and just goes to show that with the jet stream lying through here, you know, it shows how these systems can get driven through and how it brings the cloud and the outbreaks of rain. But the good news is it looks like the jet is on track to be shifting north. Not quite yet though. This is the forecast for the next 48 hours from the high resolution Herland model. You can get this, go to the top of the page, you click on weather charts, and then down the left hand side here you'll see Herland. If you click on 3-hour rain, this gives you the rainfall amounts in 3-hour time steps, but it's very useful for being able to track how rainfall moves through the country. So if we get it to midday today, you'll see the time in the top right hand corner there. Look, this is midday today, and you see 1 or 2 showers just across the country. These are totals in millimetres. You've always got to watch out with rainfall predictions. They can be overdone a bit, but it's useful just to see where it's expecting showers to be, and really showers just dotted across higher ground. Bits and pieces of rain leaving eastern coast, but you can see the main amount of rain across Scotland. For most of us though, it's dry. As we go through the course of the afternoon into this evening, well, it's dry overall apart from in Scotland where we've got those outbreaks of rain. But here is the rain, look, coming into southwest Ireland and southwest England during the course of tonight and into the early hours of the morning. Now, notice how that spreads eastwards through the night and into Monday morning. Most of it looked focused during the night, northern and west Wales, parts of eastern Ireland too, and then it tracks eastwards through the course of the day on Monday. Now, some 1 or 2 heavier periods of rain as that rain tracks its way eastwards, but what we will find is dry weather just spreading into the west gradually during the day. I haven't mentioned this band of rain across Scotland too. There it's going to be pretty cloudy with outbreaks of rain, but brighter probably in the west. I think always some low cloud and mist lapping onto these western coasts, but inland areas should become brighter during the course of the day, look, as this rain clears away, but cloud and rain moving back into northern parts of England, and through the course of tomorrow evening, so we'll find most of that rain just clearing its way away to the east, and many areas then dry, although these western and southern coasts always just tied up with cloud, low cloud and some drizzle at times. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, the ensemble model's still going for this dramatic improvement in conditions. You can see how the rainfall amounts here just fall away, look, after the 22nd. And although there'll be bits and pieces of rain around, there really isn't very much. But look at the leap in temperature that the model is seeing here. Now, I have a suspicion that the ensemble, the GFS ensemble, probably is a little over-optimistic, because I do think that Scotland is probably going to become wetter and cooler and windier, and I think it'll be the southern half of the UK that tends to stay on the drier side. Let's just go through the charts then for the coming days. So this is from the ensemble going in 12-hour steps. Here's today with a ridge of high pressure that's been bringing the better conditions through Sunday. Now into Monday, there's our rain tracking eastwards look during Monday, but on Tuesday we'll find another area of rain just coming through Ireland, northwestern parts of England, western Scotland, and northern parts of Wales too. Down to the south, pretty breezy, but I think brighter spells coming through and starting to feel quite warm down here. Warmer, sorry, I shouldn't say warmer, I should say drier and brighter across the northern parts of Scotland. Overnight, the rain will track eastwards, and most of it focused across Scotland, northwest England and Ireland, as well as West Wales. But for many, again, the night should be dry, I think, although we will find these outbreaks of rain spreading eastwards, some showers spreading eastwards through England and Wales during the course of the day on Thursday. Then we find showers just moving their way southwards as the low clears away east. So we've got a few unsettled days to come, but then watch what happens. Look, by the time we get through towards Friday, we find this flow coming in from the north. a ridge of high pressure builds in, and that's going to be bringing us a fair day through Friday. And look, it's the 20th. This is the day that we're going for the improvement. Well, here it is. Sunny spells coming through, and I think we'll find that through the weekend that high is probably building in. Although, look, we've got outbreaks of rain coming back into Northern Ireland and also Scotland, but more southern areas look as if they are going to be staying dry through Saturday. Into Sunday, still outbreaks of rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland, but dry down to the south with good sunny spells again. I think quite windy across the north too. Into the beginning part of the week, and for Monday the 23rd, well, windy across the north with outbreaks of rain again for western Scotland. The east should be dry, maybe a few spots of rain for western parts of Ireland too, but for many southern parts of the country, Wales and southern England, it should be dry with some sunny spells. And then through the week, well, this high really is battling through. Look, still outbreaks of rain for western Scotland, for western Ireland as well. But down to the south, we've got dry weather coming in. So this is Tuesday the 24th. It stays dry, look, down to the south. And then as we get in towards Wednesday the 25th, the high trying to get back northwards, trying to dominate across the whole of the country. Although again, look, it's northwestern and western Scotland that see some outbreaks of rain at times. But elsewhere, it is mainly dry. And it looks as if it should stay dry as well in towards the end of the month across most of England, Wales and Southern Ireland, but still bits and pieces of rain affecting northern and western Scotland. But generally, I think for many of us, it looks as if this ridge of high pressure is going to be the dominating feature. And what about the total rainfall? Well, let's just have a look at how the total rainfall shapes up for the next week. And this is the total rainfall chart. Just come down the left-hand side here to GFS operational. Click on total UK total rain, and it will give you a total here. And if we just look at the rest of the week, well, here we are. Look, you can see how the heavy rain is focused across western parts of Scotland and also bits over western Wales. But look, just look at the reduced amounts further south. These are 10 to 15 millimetres expected in the next week across southern England. I think this is really going to be coming through during the next couple of days, and after that, most places down here are going to be dry. Most of this rain across eastern parts of England and the northern Midlands as well is over the next couple of days. This stuff across western Scotland, western Wales, western Ireland is the periods of rain later on in the week as the jet stream becomes re-established across Scotland. And what of Europe? What about Europe total rain? Well, if we go to EU total rainfall and have a look and see how they're faring, because I know that many of you are farmers and it's useful to know getting ready for grain prices, etc., what it's doing across Europe. Here's the jet stream coming through Scotland, and it comes down through southern Scandinavia across Central Europe. You can see how it's still wet, look, across much of western Russia, across much of Scandinavia, across the northern plains of Germany, and down into Hungary, into Switzerland, and also Austria as well. Dry down to the south of the Mediterranean, but some hefty showers breaking out across parts of Spain. Drier across France with some good spells of sunshine generally here. So, hopefully that's been useful for you. Thanks again for watching. As I said, by telling your friends about the site, that's what gets more people coming, more people viewing the adverts, and that's what generates revenue to keep the site free of charge. So, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and let's keep our fingers crossed that this improvement in the weather continues. Bye for now.